Welcome to Game 18 of the 1968 Bob Gibson replay. We have the statistics displayed through 17 games. Um, Looks close to what the actual statistics were in 68. They are traveling to Candlestick Park today to face Juan Marichal and the San Francisco Giants. The last outing for Gibson, he went 9, but the game went extra innings against Don Drysdale. And today he has an equally hard matchup against Juan Marichal. So we'll see how that goes. Let's take a look here. Lou Brock will be leading off for the Cardinals. We got a 3-4. Possible K chance, it's a 1. And versus a right, it's a 12, so that's a strikeout. Kurt Flood. Three, 4, same roll, strikeout chance, 7 versus a righty, he's a 6. There's no variance in candlesticks, so go to the hitter's card. 1-6, ground out to the shortstop. Johnny Edwards, the left-handed hitting catcher, with a 5-5, another K chance, it's a 9. Versus a righty, he's a 6, so move the hitter's card. 6-6, double to right field for Johnny Edwards. Orlando Cepeda. One 6, blank card to go to hitter's card. 4-4, got to fly out to right, so Cepeda cannot capitalize on that. Nothing for the Cardinals in the top of the first. Gibson will be up against Ron Hunt, Bob Schroeder, and Willie Mays. Let's see if we can see if Hunt can do anything here. Got a 1-2. He's a right-handed batter, so K plus, so we add 10. So it's a 14, but it's an 18, so nothing there. We go to Hunt's card. 6-4, we got a single past the third baseman for Ron Hunt. Doesn't have much on the ATT, kind of zeroes out here between his hold rating. 6-1, K chance. 4 versus the righties, 13. Go to hitter's card. 1-4, single to left. We will see if runner advancement's on there. So single to left, -2 from first to third. So on the chart, Hunt is a BR3, -2. Makes him a 1. You're not going to get anywhere if it's single to left much. And then the left fielder, Brock, is a 0, so it's a 1. He's just going to hold at second. I mean, I know we could use the throw chart, but, on a single to left, I got to be a little realistic here and no, he's not going to go. Willie Mays. Only had, 498 at-bats, 23 homers in 1968. Runners on first and second, no outs. 4-5. K plus versus a righty. Ace 18, 6 strikes out Willie Mays with first and second. McCovey. 3-3. Possible throwing error. Number 3, single to center. Okay, so it's only applicable if rolling for runner advancement. All right, well, let's see here. We got I'm not sure how to handle that. Let's just check. Let's go through here first. S8. So second to home is a +2 running. Hunt is I think he's a 3. Hunt is a 3. It's +2, so that makes him a 5. The center fielder's arm is a -1, so that makes him a 4. But let's just see if there's an error. So it'd be 6 and under would be an error. So 2. So there is an error, 1 base error. So Hunt will come home. Schroeder with the throwing error will go from second to third, and McCovey will go from first to second. I'm assuming that's right based on the throwing error. The way it reads is throwing, it's shaded, only applicable rolling for runner advancement, otherwise no error. And we did roll for runner advancement. Well, let's just double check. Okay, so throwing is only applicable if rolling for runner advancement, but so otherwise no error. So there was a 1 base error. So I would assume Hunt, who was on second, would automatically go to third without even checking the runner advancement. And then 1 base error would bring him home. Schroeder would go from first to second, and that throwing error would bring him from second to third, and McCovey, who hit the single, would go from first to second. If you think anything differently, let me know, but that's what I'm going to stick with going forward. Jim Ray Hart with runners on second and third will have the infield in with 1 out. We got a 1-1. We got a ballpark. 1-5 fly out to left. So now with a fly out, we will check the sacrifice rating of the hitter. Just double check the on that. Make sure we're doing all these correctly. Okay, so with a runner on third, less than 2 outs, roll 1d6. If rolls less than or equal to the batter's SF rating, Jim Ray Hart's SF rating is a 3. We'll roll that. It's a 4, so it's not less. If failed SF roll, then use the throw chart with only the BR and ARM ratings being used. So the BR rating of Schroeder is 3. The left fielder's arm is Brock's is 0. So we got a 3. We will use the throw chart on a 3. Five, 5. So 5. If roll is less than or equal to the ABR, then runners advance. It's a 5. It's not. Otherwise, they hold. So his ABR was, let me just double check that again. I know I probably just said it. It was a 3 and a 0 on Armstrong, so it's a 3. So he holds. So it's a fly out to left. Does not get the SF as we rolled a 5, and then we had to roll the throw chart, which Schroeder's BR was a 3, Brock was a 0, and then the throw chart to roll was a 5. And the way the throw chart reads for the first runner advancement dive, rolls less than or equal to the ABR, then runners advance, otherwise they hold. All right, so he holds. We got Dick Dietz with runners on second and third. That was a key role for Gibson and the Cardinals. 5-6. Oh, possible wild pitch. 1-7. 7. Just want to double check the rule there. So it's a wild pitch for Gibson. Schroeder scores. McCovey goes to third. 1-1. Ballpark. 4-5. Pop out to the catcher. So 2 runs for the Giants here at Candlestick. 3 singles, a wild pitch, and an error. A throwing error by Kurt Flood. Brings in those 2 runs to cross the plate. Crazy bottom of the first. Five-4. K-Chance. 9. Bobby Collins the batter, excuse me. Still a 9. It's a 2. Struck him out. Mike Shannon. 3-6 range play. 6-2 ground out to the pitcher. His range is a 4. 3, he makes the play. Javier. 6-6 K-Chance. 7. Doesn't get it. 1-5. Fly out to left. A young Bobby Bonds will be leading off for the Giants here in the 2-1. He's a righty. K plus is a 13, plus a 10 is a 23. It's a 17. He strikes out. Gibson was not happy how that bottom of the first went. 4-6 K-Chance. 7-3 strikes out Lanier. Juan Marichal, the batter. He batted 163, 1968. 3-5, double asterisk. 4 grounds out to short. Schofield, Gibson, and Brock are the batters for the Cardinals. 2-6. He's a switch hitter, so he'll be batting lefty. We go to the hitter's card. 2-5 single past the first baseman. Gibson will be the batter. He will attempt a sacrifice. Have to first resolve the pitch using the pitcher's card. So we got a 3-2. He's a righty. And if any kind of K or K plus comes up, resolve it like those plays, but cut the inning in half. Disregard all other outcomes but errors and range plays. So would have had a chance for a home run, but he decided we were going to sacrifice. And his bunt rating's a 4. So 4 is a successful sacrifice bunt. He moves over Schofield to second. Lou Brock. 5-2 ballpark. 3-2. Question mark 9. It's a 1. So we got a single to right field. Let's see if we can get Schofield in. Schofield's BR rating is a 3. The right fielder's arm is a -1. So we got a single to right. From second to home would be +1. So 3 -1 +1 equals 3. We will go to the throw chart. Three, 4, if rolls less than or equal to the ABR, then the runners advance. So he scores. It's an RBI for Brock. Schofield scores. And we have a 2-1 game. Lou Brock will try to get the lead. His is a 9. The hold of Marichal's a 0. Let's see if he can get the lead. $10, so he doesn't get the lead. He'll hold. Kirk Flood. 4-1 K chance. No, it's a 16. Go to Flood's card. 6-6 question mark 8. An 8 versus a righty is a single. We're getting some activity today. Single to center. Just double check that. Okay. And let's see if Brock will advance. So -1. And Brock is a 4. Center fielder is a -1, so that's a 3. Let's see if Brock can go to third. We used a throw chart. 2-4. He advances because the first die was less than or equal to his ABR, which was a 4. Correct? No. I'm having a rough time getting going here. It was a 4 BR. The center fielder was a -1, and then the advancement was a -1, so that brings it down to a 2, but it still makes it less than or equal. So we have first and third, 1 out with Johnny Edwards. Four, 3. We go to hitter's card. 4-4. Line out to the shortstop. Cepeda's the batter with 2 outs. 2-4. K chance, 16. He's a 9. Go to hitter's card. 1-3. Ground out to second baseman. 1 run for the Cardinals. They can't capitalize in first and third. Top of the order for the Giants. 1-6. Possible error on a grounder. 4-4 for Hunt. It's a ground out to the first baseman. And that is Cepeda. He's an 8. And he makes the error. He boots the ball with an 8. was less than or equal. Cepeda's error rating was 8. The roll was 8. Schroeder, 4-4. Possible home run. He's a lefty. It's a 17, so 1-16. So I believe we just go to the hitter's card on that. Considered a blank. 2-5, ground out to the shortstop. Could potentially have a double play. His GDP is a 1, 0. The pivot second base is 0, so it's a 1. 2. Hunt's BR rating is a 3. So the fact that it isn't a double play, okay, so the runner's at safe at second. And the out is Schroeder. Willie Mays with a runner on second, 1 out. They're testing everything here in the game today. 4-1. He's not at, it's considered blank because he's not fatigued. Go to Mays' card. 6-5 versus a righty is a double to center field. He drives in Hunt. There it is right there. Versus a righty. Versus a lefty would have been a fly out to center. 2-2 ballpark. Candlestick. 4-6 ground out to short. I assume that the okay, so with a ground out to shortstop, which we have here, correct? 4-6, yeah. So ground out to shortstop with a runner on second, less than 2 outs. Balls hit to shortstop or pitcher, roll a 1d6. 1. If the roll is less than or equal to the BR rating of the runner on second, who's Mays, his BR rating is a 4. Then he advances to third. Someone reminded me of that the other day, and normally I just would have had the runner hold, but according to the rules, if his BR rating, if you do a roll here, and if it's less than or equal to the BR rating, he advances to third. So we have a runner on third. McCovey grounds out to short. 2 outs with a runner on third with Jim Ray Hart the batter. 3-6. He's a righty, double asterisk, so he's out. 5, fly out to left. So we have an unearned run here for Gibson with that error by Cepeda. Still 3-1, Giants. Some sloppy play, sloppy throw by Flood in the first. Wild pitch by Gibson in the first, and an error and a error by Cepeda and a double by Mays make it 3-1. And Bobby Tolan will be up here in the fourth. 6-2 walk chance versus the Rays, a 5. It's a 6. Nothing. We'll go to the hitter's card. 6-6 ground out to second. Mike Shannon. 4-1 K chance. 18. It's 11. Go to hitter's card. 1-3 ground out to short. Julian Javier. 5-2 ballpark. 6-5 double asterisk 3. It's a ground out to first. Dietz, Bonds, and Lanier for the Giants here in the bottom of the fourth. 4-6. K-Chance 11-11 strikes him out. Bobby Bonds 4-3. Possible walk chance 2. It's a 19. He walks. His ATT is a 5. -1 is a 4. See if you can get a lead. It's a 20. So on a 20, we have a possible pickoff. As I said, this is a game of testing everything. So it's a pickoff attempt by the pitcher. Roll the 1d20 and compare the number to the ranges on the pitcher's card under balk pickoff and pickoff error. Okay, so 5, so we get nothing there. Okay, so Hal Lanier's the batter. (3-6) versus a righty. It's a double asterisk, so we go to the top. 3 at G5, so we still got a potential double play here. G5. Just double check that. Okay, so Lanier's GDP is a 3, 0. The pivot is 0, so 3 and under. Double play. 5, 4, 3. Much needed double play there. We move on to the 5th. And it is still 3-1 Giants with Schofield, Gibson, and Lou Brock top of the order. 2-1 double question mark versus a switch hitter, so it'll be a lefty. A single would be 1-2, so nothing there. Make sure we move on to the hitter's card. Just like to double check these. So let's move on. This is a blank space. 6-1 double asterisk 2, so he grounds out to short. Gibson. 6-6 K-Chance 21 strikes out. Lou Brock. 5-3 K plus, he's a lefty. So versus a righty, he's a 12 plus 10's a 22. 15 struck him out. Marichal, Hunt, and Schroeder be the batters for the Giants. 2-2 ballpark. 3-1 ground out to second. Ron Hunt. 3-4 K-Chance 4-9, nothing there. 5-3 ground out to short. Schroeder. 3-4 K chance versus the righties of 4-6 hitter's card. 3-4 fly out the left. We are through 5. It is 3-1 Giants. We have Flood, Edwards, and Cepeda. Let's get this in focus here. Sometimes this webcam gives me a little issue. One, 3, he's not fatigued. 4-5, that's a single pass second. Johnny Edwards, he doubled in the first and lined out in the third, excuse me. 2-2 K chance versus righties a 6. It's an 18. We go to hitter's card. 6-4 double asterisk 6. It's a fly out the right. Cepeda. 6-5 hitter's card. 1-5 fly out to right. Bobby Tolan. 6-6 K chance. 9-3 struck him out. See if Gibson keeps things intact here against Mays McCovey and Jim Ray Hart in the bottom of the 6. 5-4 K chance. 8-3 struck out Mays. McCovey. 4-6. That's a K chance. He's an 8. It's a 15 hitter's card. 3-2 fly out the left. Jim Ray Hart. 5-4 K chance. 9-19 hitter's card. 1-2 ground out to short. Marichal will be facing Shannon, Javier, and Schofield. (3-1). Okay, we got a home run chance. 6. Shannon's a righty, so nothing on that. Didn't give up much versus them. We roll on as a hitter's card. Just double checking that. Yeah, right-handed batters are only a 1. Wow. Shannon, 4-3, double asterisk 3. He grounds out to first. Javier, 3-3 range play. 3-6, right? 3-6, yep. Single pass to shortstop, but let's see if the shortstop could potentially take that away. He's a 4, Lanier. 2. What a play by Lanier. Take away the single. Dick Schofield. 2-2 K chance. 14 and 6 struck him out. Okay, Gibson will be moving on to the 7th against Dietz, Bonds, and Lanier. Just focus here. 5-5, K-Chance, 11-7, struck him out. The young Bobby Bonds. 2-2, Ballpark. 1-4, fly out to center. Hal Lanier. 6-1, K-Chance. 19, nothing there. We'll move to hitter's card. 1-1. Ground out to third. So Gibson hasn't given a hit since the 3rd. Marichal hasn't given much either. We move on to the 8th. And he'll be facing Gibson. Do we keep Gibson in there? We got to get runs. But he's willing to shut people down. Let's keep Gibson in there. Maybe we can get a hit here. 6-5. Okay, we go to hitter's card. Let's see if Gibson can do something. 5-1, fly out to right. I don't know. Nobody hits much on the Cardinals anyways. It's not like there's any real great alternatives. Lou Brock. 2-1. 17 versus a lefty. 1-2. Treated as a blank space. Move on to hitter's card. 5-4, pop out to second. Kurt Flood. 2-5, range play, ballpark. 1-4, it's a fly out to center field. Mays is a 4, he makes the play. Marichal, he'll stay in the game. Hunt, Lanier. 6-6, walk chance. 2-8, nothing on there. Move the hitter's card. 6-2, fly out to left. Hunt. 1-3, K-Chance. 4, it's a 6, hitter's card. 6-1, double asterisk 2, he grounds out to second. Bob Schroeder. 1-5, he's a lefty, so it's blank. 5-4, ground out to first. That ends that. Still 3-1, and we got the last at bats for the Cardinals. This was, slowed down quite a bit in the first couple innings because we had a lot of different activity going on there. But started moving. But these are the type of things you encounter. I mean, an inside pitch, it's, the base running is takes a little bit of learning curve for all the new players out there. I still consider myself new, but I'm getting the hang of it. Johnny Edwards. 4-3, blank space for the hitter's card. 6-3, ground out to second. Cepeda. 2-6, he's a righty, K-Chance. 9-13. 4-4, fly out to left. Down to the last out with Bobby Tolan. 3-3, range play. 5-1, pop out to second. The second baseman ranges a 3. Makes the play. Ends the game. Gibson gets the loss. He pitches 8. Hits 1, 2, 3, 4. Only gave up 4 hits. No home runs. I'm going to check the earned runs on that, and I'll have that posted for next game. Only gave up 1 walk. And 1, 2, 3, 5 strikeouts. He had a solid performance. But when you had the throwing error by, maybe Hunt would have scored, but the throwing error by Kurt Flood, the wild pitch by Gibson, and then the error to start off the third by Cepeda, and then the double brings him in. You can't win games that way, and you can't win games and only scoring 1 run. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you at the next one. Game 19.